You don't need to be poor to feel trapped. Sometimes you just need to be unaware. Freedom isn't taken away loudly. It's leaked quietly through tiny choices we never question. This isn't about blaming anyone. It's about seeing the invisible chains we've placed on ourselves, one small forgotten decision at a time. It's a journey from unconscious consumption to conscious living, a path paved not with sacrifice, but with awareness. The goal isn't to get rid of joy. It's to find a deeper, more lasting kind of joy that isn't bought but earned through intentionality. Part 1. The hidden leaks, the silent bleed. Most people don't go broke overnight. They just bleed slowly. This bleed isn't a dramatic event. It's the slow, steady drip, drip, drip of our resources, our time, and our energy, all disappearing into a black hole of unexamined habits. Think of it like a boat with a dozen tiny pinprick holes. One hole won't sink you, but all of them together will eventually leave you stranded in the middle of the ocean. So, where does the freedom go? Let's shine a light on the places where our personal power seeps away. Leak number 1, comfort spending, the illusion of reward. I've had a hard day. I deserve this. That phrase has stolen more futures than failure ever did. It's the battle cry of the weary, the justification for a temporary escape. And it's not that you don't deserve a break. You absolutely do. But are you truly finding rest and reward? Or are you just buying a momentary distraction? The problem with comfort spending is that it promises a fix, but it only delivers a fleeting high. The takeout dinner is delicious for 20 minutes, but the cost, both financial and mental, lingers. The new gadget is exciting for a few days, but then it becomes another object to manage, another payment to make. These little treats are like emotional pain relievers. They mask the symptom without ever addressing the root cause. We're not healing our exhaustion or our stress. We're just numbing it for a little while. And the bill for that temporary numbness comes in the form of invisible shackles that restrict our future choices. Examples of the quiet drain. Takeout 3 times a week equals $150 a month. That's not just food. That's a small vacation fund, a few months of a gym membership, or a donation to a cause you believe in. Coffee runs equals $4 per day equals $1,400 per year. That's not just caffeine. That's a new skill you could learn, a new piece of fitness equipment, or a significant dent in your debt. Little treats that pile up equals invisible shackles. The new shirt, the impulse buy at the grocery store, the extra streaming service. Each one is a tiny weight pulling you down, making you work a little longer, a little harder, just to stay in the same place. The antidote to comfort spending isn't self-deprivation, it's self-compassion. It's understanding that true reward isn't found in things, but in rest, connection, and purposeful action. Leak number 2, subscriptions you forgot. The convenience tax, auto-renewed convenience, equals auto-declining control. In our quest for seamless living, we've outsourced our control to a dozen different companies. We sign up for a trial, forget to cancel, and a few months later, we're paying for a service we haven't used since the first week. These recurring charges are like tiny financial termites, slowly eating away at the foundation of our wealth. They are insidious because they are predictable and small, designed to fly under the radar of our busy lives. This leak isn't just about money, it's about giving away your power. Every auto-renewal is a choice you're no longer making. It's a silent declaration that you're not in charge of your own resources. The cumulative effect of these small forgotten charges is a significant erosion of your financial independence. Tips to plug this leak: audit monthly. Make it a non-negotiable ritual. Sit down once a month and look at your bank and credit card statements. Ask yourself, am I actively using this service? Is it adding value to my life? If the answer is no, cancel it. No excuses. Use tools like Rocket Money or a manual journal. Whether you use an app or an old-fashioned notebook, the goal is the same: to make the invisible visible. Track every single recurring payment so you know exactly where your money is going. Embrace the friction. Sometimes a little friction is a good thing. Opting out of auto renewals forces you to make a conscious decision each time you want to continue a service. This simple act reclaims your power. Leak number 3, emotional avoidance. The escape hatch. We buy when we should feel. We spend when we should rest. We escape when we should sit still. This is the most dangerous leak of all because it's not about money. It's about a lack of emotional courage. In a world that constantly bombards us with stimuli, we've lost the art of being with ourselves. When we feel anxious, sad, or overwhelmed, we instinctively reach for a quick fix. We pull out our phones, open a shopping app, or order something online. This isn't a financial problem, it's a spiritual one. We're using consumerism to fill a void that can only be filled with self-awareness, genuine rest, and human connection. The things we buy to avoid our feelings end up creating more feelings of stress, guilt, and inadequacy, trapping us in a vicious cycle. We spend to feel better, then feel worse about the spending, and then spend again to feel better. The truth is, the most valuable things in life, peace of mind, strong relationships, a sense of purpose, cannot be purchased. They must be cultivated. To heal this leak, you must practice stillness. When you feel the urge to buy something you don't need, stop. Ask yourself, what am I truly feeling right now? Is it boredom, loneliness, stress? Instead of buying, try a different action. Take a walk, call a friend, journal your thoughts, or simply sit in silence for 5 minutes. This practice of choosing to feel instead of buy is the first step toward true financial and personal freedom. Part 2. Becoming financially awake. The path to true freedom. Freedom doesn't begin with a raise. It begins with awareness. You don't need to earn more to feel more secure. You need to manage what you already have with intention and wisdom. Awareness is the lantern that illuminates the path out of the darkness of unconscious spending. It's about moving from a state of reactive consumption to one of proactive creation. You're not just a passenger in your own life. You are the captain, and your financial resources are the fuel. It's time to take the helm. Let's light a few candles of truth to guide our way. Candle 1. The weekly expense ritual. The practice of listening. Every Sunday, sit with your numbers. This isn't about judgment. It's about learning. Think of your bank statements and credit card bills as the diary of your past self. They tell a story about your values, your habits, and your fears. Your job is not to scold yourself for past mistakes, but to listen with an open heart. What are your numbers trying to tell you? This ritual transforms a mundane task into a powerful act of self-reflection. It's an opportunity to close the loop on the previous week and set an intention for the week ahead. During your ritual, ask yourself these 3 questions. What's repeating? Are you buying the same type of thing every week? Are there patterns of spending that show up in response to stress or boredom? Identifying these patterns is the first step to changing them. What's impulsive? Where did your money go that you didn't plan for? These are your leak moments. They are not failures. They are data points, revealing the areas where you need to build stronger boundaries or new habits. What's intentional? Where did you spend money that genuinely brought you peace, joy, or progress? Celebrating these intentional choices reinforces positive behavior and reminds you that money can be a tool for good. This ritual shifts your relationship with money from one of fear and avoidance to one of curiosity and empowerment. Candle 2. Define what freedom feels like. The vision of your future. If you can feel it, you can build it. Most people chase a vague idea of being rich without ever defining what that means to them. As a result, they're always chasing, always wanting more, never feeling like they've arrived. The truth is, freedom isn't a number in your bank account. It's a feeling, a state of being. What does freedom feel like to you? Close your eyes for a moment and imagine it. Is it less screen time, more time outdoors? Is it fewer payments and more ownership? Is it more dinners at home with your family or the ability to travel and explore? Is it the peace of knowing you have a financial cushion to fall back on? When you can clearly define this feeling, money transforms from a goal into a tool. It becomes a resource you can use to build the life you've envisioned. Money is not the destination. It is the vehicle that gets you there. Candle 3. Choose a peace purchase. The investment in your soul. Every month, pick one expense that gives you peace. Not pleasure, not hype. Peace. This is a powerful practice that retrains your brain to associate spending with genuine well-being, not just fleeting enjoyment. The goal isn't to get rid of spending, it's to make your spending serve you. A peace purchase is an expense that aligns with your deepest values and leaves you feeling calm, centered, and more whole. Examples of a peace purchase. A course. Investing in your own growth and learning gives you a sense of purpose and progress that lasts far longer than any material object. A calm meal with family. Prioritizing connection and presence creates memories and strengthens bonds, which are the real currency of a rich life. A massage. Investing in your physical and mental health is an act of radical self-care that prevents burnout and allows you to show up more fully in all areas of your life. A donation. Giving to a cause you believe in reminds you that you are part of something larger than yourself and that your resources can be a force for good in the world. When you consciously direct your money toward things that create peace, you are essentially investing in your own tranquility. This is the ultimate return on investment. Part 3. A new kind of wealth, the path to true prosperity. Real wealth is silent. It doesn't flex, it flows. Our society has a loud, flashy idea of wealth. We see the extravagant cars, the designer clothes, the oversized houses, and we mistake this flexing for true prosperity. But real wealth is not about what you show. It's about what you grow. It's not about how much you have. It's about how little you leak. True wealth is the quiet confidence that comes from living a life of intention, knowing that your resources are aligned with your values. It's time to reframe our understanding of wealth. Let's trade the old, noisy paradigm for a new, peaceful one. Let's reframe. Old thought. I deserve this. This thought is often born from scarcity, the feeling that you've been deprived and now must be rewarded. It's a quick fix. New thought: I deserve peace, not distraction. This thought is born from abundance, the understanding that your ultimate goal is inner tranquility, and that purchases are only valuable if they contribute to it. Old thought: it's just $10. This thought is born from a lack of respect for the small things. It's a way of dismissing the cumulative impact of our choices. New thought: 10 drops fill a bucket. This thought is born from an understanding of momentum. It recognizes that every small choice, every tiny drop matters. A single drop may seem insignificant, but 1,000 drops create a flood. Old thought: I don't track money well. This thought is born from a belief that you are bad with money and that you have no power to change. It's a surrender. New thought: I'm learning to listen to my numbers. This thought is born from a growth mindset. It understands that financial literacy is a skill, not an innate talent, and that you are capable of learning and growing. Your cage isn't locked. It's just made of receipts. The bars of this cage are not made of steel. They are made of unexamined habits and forgotten subscriptions. The lock on the cage is not a key. It is your lack of awareness. Tonight, choose awareness. Tomorrow, you'll walk lighter. If this message sparked awareness in you, let Sage walk beside you. Subscribe for weekly calm financial wisdom, because peace is the real profit.